Hi guys, the Tories are deeply concerned, it seems, with Reform UK, the new Brexit party. While they haven't really made any real impact so far, they're certainly creating a headache for the Conservatives ahead of the next general election. Those Tories who want to move the party further to the right to counter the threat posed by Reform UK believe the culture war and immigration are the way to go. But while Reform UK doesn't actually provide any solutions to the problems Britain faces, they do want to weaponise immigration. The party leader Richard Tice has been asked on a number of occasions why immigration is a problem, and while he wrongly states that people coming to Britain are a burden on public services like schools and the NHS, he says here immigrants need to adopt British culture. But what does that mean?
What about the cultural issue? What do you mean?
What I mean is that for the UK to work, we want people who come here to want to enjoy and to live under one single British culture that unifies us all. Everything that we stand, our way of life.
What is one single British culture?
That's about being British. It's about who we are, where we've come from, our way of life.
But what does that mean? You say that British culture means being British. But what does it mean?
It means everything that our values, our sense of decency, of fair play, of transparency,
but a lot of people who come to the UK are decent.
David Cameron, Tony Blair, Dame Louise Casey all said, and they're right, and Suella Braverman, multiculturalism has failed. Unifying under one single British culture, that's where we need to go. So you need to be able to absorb immigration in numbers that can work for everybody. If you have mass immigration, you get too much pressure too quickly, as we're seeing on public services, and people don't integrate and absorb into communities, and that's bad for everybody.
What the hell is he talking about here? A British culture. Now, he mentioned immigrants coming to the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom, of course, is England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. Great Britain and Northern Ireland. But England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland all have different cultures. They have different languages. They have different ways of communicating. They have different music, different histories. So I don't know how you can put all of them together and say that's British culture. And it was famously said that the sun never sets on the British Empire. So Britain had its empire all over the place. It imposed its will and its values in different countries around the world. But it also absorbed some of those cultures too. Brought it back to Britain. You know, there are numerous examples. One of the most popular dishes in Britain is Indian, is curry. So I don't know what the hell Richard Tice is talking about here when he talks about British culture. What is British culture? We can talk about aspects of culture that arrive from Britain. But I don't believe there is a British culture. There's an English culture, there's Welsh culture, Scottish culture, Northern Irish culture, but there isn't a British culture. And the ironic thing also that he mentioned, well, British culture is our values, and our values are transparency, decency, fair play. This is from the guy who was a member of Nigel Farage's Brexit party. And of course, the Brexit party were not exactly transparent when it came to funding, or they did not engage in fair play. Or they were not really all that decent either. They were happy to lie and cheat and swindle people. Anyway, let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. And please tell me, what is British culture?